Hi class, how you guys doing? Welcome to week 6, graphic symbolism. We are about to wrap it up here, guys. Uh, First things first, really great class. I've really enjoyed this group tremendously, and I think you guys have too, based on some of the feedback that I've been getting throughout the weeks. I think you guys have enjoyed the class. So awesome. I think we had a really, really great class. So everybody, hats off to you. You've done a great job. Thank you so much for your hard work, effort, and dedication. And the results, I think, speak for themselves. I think we have some fantastic um, work that has been submitted throughout the weeks. So great big applause for everyone. All right, so milestone 6, what's going on? All right, this is it, guys. I mean, we only have a couple of things to do this week, right? So we have the milestone 6, task 1. Let's just jump over to that real quick. Actually, before I do that, I want to go through a couple of these things in this week's lecture. So we have the overview, of course, look at that. Learning activities, the future of graphic symbols. This is really interesting. It's an interesting article, and it's a really logical way to kind of wrap this class up and kind of getting you to think in this direction of where do we go from here. Okay, so we have this firm understanding of communication using symbols and icons and the reason why, and kind of the visual shorthand that we've established, understanding the reasons why we need to communicate in this method. So where do we go from here? All right, we've made these logical ties between symbology, iconography, and logo development, but where does it go from here? So definitely take a look at that. It's a really interesting read. Then we have our course summary, of course. Definitely read that. I want to show you guys something in that course summary. It's actually, the course summary, where did I go? Let's just take a look at that real quick. This just kind of, again, it's just kind of a little roadmap, kind of shows us where we've been and where, where we're at now and kind of where we should think about taking this in our future, our futures in graphic design. Okay, and then we have this. This is called Beyond Class, and this is a really, really good. Here's that future of graphic symbols, guys. And you can see right here, this is really interesting because it shows how a lot of different companies market and present their branding packages in different companies. So that's a really, really interesting look at branding. So that's the future of graphic symbols. Be sure to take a look at that. Now, what I was getting at is this Beyond Class. Let's jump to this Beyond Class section, and this is really fantastic. It's very robust, very complete, very detailed, but this is a logical place to end this class because we're showing you kind of just like the other example that I had just used. We're showing you how to suggested ways to take this into into your future as a designer. Okay, and sorry, my mouse just froze up there for a second, but it seems to be working fine now. So anyways, Beyond Class, so portfolio readiness. This describes you as a student and what you should be doing in your work to prepare for portfolio, okay? It's very unlikely that anybody's going to leave a class with portfolio-ready work. That doesn't mean it's suitable for a portfolio. Everything's going to need little tweaks, and it's a really great idea for you to save all of your assets in a very organized way for you to be able to access everything that you have designed in this class, as well as all of the feedback comments and all of the other resources. So basically what this is saying is prepare yourself, take what you need out of the class, the links, all the resources, take those with you, get yourself organized, start a drive, start saving your work for portfolio. Listen, guys, trust me on this. The last place you want to be is in a portfolio class where you don't have access to the assets that you've designed and developed throughout your student career. So really, really, I know it's happened to students. I hear horror stories every time I teach a portfolio class where a student doesn't have access. There's nothing we can do about it. So this is real world, real important stuff. This is a great little video on how to use OneDrive or any cloud-based drive for that matter. And if you're not using them, you should be. They're extremely inexpensive. They're very, very affordable. And they're right there. I mean, your work is with you anywhere in the world you go. So the days of carrying zip drives, the days of carrying portable hard drives, those days are gone, guys. Those days are gone. I'm not saying they're gone. I mean, a lot of people still like to have hard copies of their their work. But cloud storage is the future of computing, as we know. So this is nothing new. But the nice thing is it really shows you how to work through OneDrive and how to access it for free with up to a terabyte of storage with your AI accounts. So that's important stuff too. All right, and then some things for you to take with you out, as you leave the class. And we've got some really great print production fundamentals here, some really great professional printing resources here, and then also we have some outside resources and some books. So this is really a great way to exit the class in giving you a nice little, not only a summary, but also a synopsis and a compiled list of resources to take with you. Okay, what's due? This week we have Milestone 6, Task 1. What goes on Milestone 6, Task 1? Last week we started our sketches for our branding system, right? So what you're going to do is basically is for Milestone 6, Task 1, you are going to develop your sketches, okay? So that's your first branding package. So let's say you sketched out your branding package, business card, envelope, and letterhead for your monogram. Okay, so you're going to finish that out. So we're going to have one completed identity system with 3 pieces for one of your branding marks. Okay, so for example, like I said, if you started with your word mark, you're going to create your whole branding package, letterhead, business card, envelope with that particular mark. Okay, then you're just going to finalize that digitally and submit. Then Milestone 6, Task 2. Well, actually, it's not Task 2. I'm sorry, guys. It's only Milestone 6, Task 1 and Milestone 6, Submission. But pay attention here, guys, because Milestone 6 Submission is not just editing Task 1. Milestone 6 is a completely different set of instructions. Okay, so Task 1, you're going to develop your first branding system. Milestone 6, Submission, having already completed your first stage of your work, okay, you're going to develop the other 2 logos that you didn't develop in Milestone 6, Task 1 into business card, letterhead, and envelope. So by the end of this milestone, we are going to have 3 sets of business cards, envelopes, and letterheads to round out the class. Okay? So 2 sets of computer-generated compositions, each set containing a letterhead, business card, and envelope. So again, in summary, at the end of the class, we will have 3 branding systems, 3 revised versions, including 3 sets of computer-generated composition. Each set has a letterhead, a business card, and an envelope, and each one of those reflects the word mark, the logo, and the monogram. Okay, that's it, guys. 8 minutes, didn't want to do that, but just wanted to say, fantastic class, guys. Really, really good job. I'm really proud of this class. I had a blast. I think you guys did too. So just because the class is ending doesn't mean our relationship has to end. If any of you wants to keep my contact information, please, by all means, do so. If there's anything I can do to help you in future classes, please let me know. And of course, I hope to see each and every one of you in future classes. But if that's not the case and you need me to help you in your educational needs, any way, shape, or form, please do not hesitate to contact me. And finally, last but not least, guys, let's go ahead and take that course survey. Let me jump over here to announcements. I'm going to come over here to announcements, and this will be in your course survey. Let's go to announcements, and we can see that the first announcement is going to be this Welcome to Milestone 6 announcement. But right underneath that, guys, there's this Please Take the Course Survey. Describes why it's important and gives you instructions on how to do so. It only takes a second, guys. Please, I really appreciate it if you do this. It really helps us out quite a bit in determining student satisfaction of not only the course itself, but also the level of instruction received. All right, guys, again, thank you so much. I appreciate everyone's hard work, dedication, and effort. And I'll see you guys this week in class. Oh, by the way, guys, don't forget, we're done on the 26th. Okay, so if we jump to the class, we can see right here, 26th. That's the last date of the class. Today is the 24th. It is Thursday. Class is done. All work must be submitted by the 26th. Otherwise, it will not be counted towards grade. All right, guys, questions, comments, concerns, clarifications, and considerations, please let me know. I'll be glad to provide you with any of the above. Thanks, everybody.